Story 1. One day, when I was walking home from school, I saw some guy who was selling McDonald's cheeseburgers. I didn't think that much of it until I saw his kid. Let's call him Little Jimmy. So, Little Jimmy was like, "Buy our stuff or else. Hey you," and then pointed to me. The next thing he said shocked me. But before we get to that, like, subscribe, and give me all your life savings. He said, I know your favorite song that you sing in the shower every day. It goes like C-O-T, like eating the bee. We're heading up north as far as I can see. Where can we? We have no need to flee. Where we are exit, blah, blah, blah. He then said that he would expose it to the rest of the world if I didn't eat his dad's crusty, musty, dusty, and untrusty cheeseburgers sandwiches. Something like that. It surprised me because I did a song very similar to that when I was in the shower, and I did not know how he knew that. Then I heard him in the background point to another person and say, "I know that you like to start out with and then call them weird names every single night before you go to bed. If you don't want this to be exposed to the rest of the world, then sandwiches!" She gasped, and then at this point I realized something. Something was going on. So I went up to the dad and I asked him, how does your son know all this private information? He chuckled and then said, "Oh, private? We have access to all the security cameras in the town. Also, do you want to buy some of our cheeseburgers, sandwiches? They're only $79.99. At this point, I realized that he was not only stealing everyone's private information, but that his cheeseburger sandwiches were actually rotten, and they costed $80. So I called 911 on him, and then he went to jail. And then he 2 years later, he actually got out of jail, and then he shot me 24 times in the back. Now I'm a ghost, and I'm counting my computer. So now you can listen to the stories. Story
我姓石，问何时？你姓石，我懂石。我姓石，执笔写字犹如骏马在奔驰。
We hated that market. It smelled so bad. I just started anything there, and there weren't even ceiling lights. We kept trying to kick the walls to get out. Little rainbows again. But then, 1 year later, after we got the apartment, suddenly, like the wall that we kicked out all the time congratulations. And then I was like, why is the doctor here? And my twin sister started crying even more. But once I snapped her out of it, we realized that we were just bored now that I'm older and much wiser, I'm 1 year older, and I know so much more. Cal loves you. E comes after A. And I'm very smart. Goo goo gaga. Google Google.
Bro, either that he's just blind.
Update. Update. I am now 2 years old and I completely forgot what the apartment looks like. And also, I'm even more wiser. I know it's funny. Update. I am now 5 years old. And what's an apartment? Also, my twin sister at her first day of school when I was 6, so I did that too. Also, my twin sister made a update. I'm not only 6 years old, and I just finished my first day of school. And I learned so much more, like I realized that the reason I was in that apartment with my twin sister was because my mom and dad had sick. Story 3. Once upon a time when I was like 7 years old, my dad rented me like a series of books called The Yard Children. It's about these like orphan kids who went to like bread people, and the people that make bread, like the old man, he liked having kids, but the woman like hated children, and she was let's throw them out and have the kids back because she thought they were scary. They were That's right, said Mr. Rivers, and I don't know who Mr. Rivers is. I got bored of the box children thing by like season 6, I think, and I never read it again.